Hello everybody, Marks from Marks here, and today it's kind of going to be a half cookery video. I'm actually going to be taking up the challenge laid down by a YouTube creator by the name of Pete Thomas. He does a cookery channel, check him out there. Now he's laid down the challenge, and I've wrote this down. It's called Sandwich of Righteous Justice Challenge. Sandwich of Righteous Justice Challenge. Now the idea is that if you have a YouTube channel, like I do, then the idea is to take up the challenge, you need to make your own perfect sandwich. What one that you'd be really proud of, and what one you think is like a real knockout. Now the way he didn't say in his video, but the way I look at it is, if you wanted your sandwich put on a billboard in a shop where they make sandwiches and burgers and whatnot, and a customer comes up and says, right, I would like that, they'll be pointing at your sandwich. You'd want that to be the perfect sandwich. So that's what I'm looking at. If I was to have a sandwich on a billboard in a shop, and a customer would come in and ask for it, what sandwich would I like my name to be put with that sandwich? And this is it. Now, what I'll do, I'm going to pan down, so I'm going to give you a close-up of me making the sandwich, which will be there. Okay, now, what I've got two slices here of homemade bread. I have my own machine, so I've made my own bread. And let me just, sorry. I mean, you can always, you can buy your own bread, I guess. I mean, there's 100 different types out there. You can just choose which one you like. This one, I've made my own. And it involves, firstly, you've seen me talk about this, the South Carolina sauce. I describe it, it's like a sweet mustard. It sounds a bit strange, sweet and mustard going in the same sentence, but I've used this plenty of times in my videos. Yeah, oh, it smells good. And it really does go well with meat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit on, actually you can't see that other slice there, but I'll there. I'm going to put a little bit, or quite a not a little bit, but not too much. I'm not going to be too stingy because it is good stuff. Okay, I'm going to put that on that's the top. Put that on one side, and then I'm going to do the same on the bottom. Give it a good thick layer. Because let me tell you, this really does go well with meat. I've had this with bacon, with pork chops, with steak, and that's one of the other ingredients just cooking there. Okay, now the second ingredient is what I've done. I've taken a big, this is, you see this is half a joint of gammon. What I've done, I've cut it down the middle, put the other half in the fridge, and cooked today half of the gammon. What it is, this particular one come from Asda. It's actually the what's it called? The gammon joint that I bought from my £25 Asda challenge, which I'm going to be making a dinner with it tonight, but I'm going to use a little bit for this sandwich. Now, give a generous, generous amount of meat on here. Not too much, because otherwise you won't make a sandwich, Claude. So we've got South Carolina sauce, a good amount of gammon. What I'm going to put here is, if I get this in, what I've done, I've taken some gherkins. These are just Co-op's own brand gherkins. Any ones that you can go down a pound shop anywhere. What I've done, I've cut them into thin slices. Okay, this is thin slices So normally I'd have them in, thick, so they can crunch. But for this particular recipe, they're going to go on thin. There we go. And so that way I've got lots of them. Spread them all around. And there you go. So what we do, we get a nice bit of gherkin flavour, along with a little bit of crunch, and all will be good. There we are. So there we have it. So that's the gherkin. Now the last ingredient is I'm going to use 2 slices of regular cheap processed cheese. There we are. You can buy these in 10 packs from any supermarket, Co-op, Tesco, Sainsbury's, anybody. They're approximately £1.10, or they do fluctuate, like £1.20, sort of around there, depending on who you buy it from. There. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pan out again, because I'm going to put this in the grill for a moment. There we go. Alright, I'm going to put this, there you go, that's what it looks like now. I'm going to put that under the grill, just for a moment. So the cheese will melt, and then we can put the other slice on the top, and I'll give you a close-up of that as well. So, okay, so yeah, I mean, so if anybody's looking to take up the challenge, your perfect sandwich, the one you would like customers to walk in the shop and buy that because it's so good, I mean, I've made some wicked sandwiches in the past, and I like this challenge. It's it gets your mind working, because it's it'd be interesting to see what people come up with, because the challenge is only a few days old, and like I say, Pete Thomas is the one he invented it. He's gone and hurt his hands at the moment, so he'll be putting his one up in just a few days. So if you type in Pete Thomas, or don't even do that, just go into my comment section below. He quite often writes in there, along with other people that I'm subscribed to. They're all writing in there, so just click onto his icon, it'll take you right there. See what he's doing. Perhaps Chris the Butcher will do a sandwich. He's done a few sandwiches in the past. Rick's Food Channel, there's another one. If just go into the comments below, click on any of those icons, once they've written to me. Click onto there, see what their challenge is, and see what interesting. You never know, because I might find a nice idea that I'll actually make. I'll look at somebody else's idea. I won't make a video of it, but I'll just copy it and make one for myself. And likewise, anybody who's looking at this, oh, you know what? I forgot about the secret ingredient I forgot to put in there. But what will happen is, the secret ingredient is some onion rings. There we go. So we have 1, 2, 3 onion rings. Okay, where's my plate? There you go. Okay. Okay, hope you don't mind me waffling on just then, but I was waiting for the grill to cook. Okay, there we are. So we've got the homemade bread, we've got South Carolina sauce, then we've got a good amount of gammon joint, then we got the gherkins, then we got some cheese, and then we've got some onion rings. There we are. So what I'll do, I'll finish this one off. There we are. Okay, so now we put the other slice of bread, which also has the Carolina sauce on it, Put that over the top. Give it a press down. Cut it in half. In actual fact, if you're watching this now and you can think of a good name for this, by all means put it in the comment section. There we have it. Oh man, that looks really good. I'll tell you what though. Right. So what I'll do, I'll just zoom out here. I'm all over the place with the zooming. But here we go. Gherkins, Carolina sauce slightly. The cheese is the cheese is the strongest flavour in here, I think. Which normally happens with the cheese, with the sandwiches I put the cheese on. Yeah, I've got the crunchy of the gherkins, even though they were cut thin. The gammon is very tasty. The crust of the bread is very crispy as well, which is a bit of a pain. But the cheese is coming through. Tell you what. I would probably buy this, I think. I mean, there are certain flavours that come through, mostly the cheese. The Carolina sauce is coming through. Yeah. If they did this, as you know, it's got gammon, which is... Gammon is not a usual meat that we'd have in a sandwich. You know, bacon, yeah. Pork chop, maybe. But, yeah, the gammon's quite good in a sandwich. Yeah, anyway. So, if you've got any ideas about what to call this, by all means. But, meantime... Carolina sauce, gammon, cheese, gherkins, onion rings, and homemade bread sandwich. Thank you very much, and yeah, please forward this on Facebook if you have the opportunity to do so, and tell your friends. And there we have it. There's a close up of the sandwich. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.